I thought it would be fun to do my makeup based on my name. Welcome back to Jaylene's Diary. My name's Jaylene. Nice to meet you. I always see it on TikTok and it's like you search up your name, or sometimes it's your age or like something else. Today we're doing it based off my name. So I searched up my name somewhere in the screen and this is what came out, and I'm gonna go based off the pictures that are on here right now. But it would be boring for me to just sit here and do my makeup. So we're gonna have story time as well. What story time? Let's talk about my chaotic, non-existent love life. Yeah, so let's throw it back to around when I was like a senior in high school, and we're gonna talk about how I got cheated on. Stay tuned. I'm gonna go ahead and lay all this stuff out. Okay? Let's go ahead and set it up, make it look pretty. We are fully set up here. I put this on, I have my hair clipped out of my face. Why does not hold up? I'm having some technical difficulties right now. I think I also need to take off the sweater because it's a little too baggy. But we have Mexico today because they're playing. Gotta represent. Mexico! That's the Mexico flag in here. First things first, in doing this, from what I see, is my eyebrows need to be done. And that's the one thing, I don't know how to do my eyebrows. Yeah, so what I will do is at least make them look nice. So let's start this story time. I was, a senior in high school when I started dating this dude. And let's just say we weren't to the point that you could be like, oh, like that's my boyfriend, that's my girlfriend, like the label, you know, the label wasn't there, but the label was there. Why? Let me give you some context on this. His cousin was with this girl and I think they were like on and off or whatever, to the point the girl got like, I think, mad at him or like cheated on him or something, right? But the thing is, they were never officially together. Okay? You know that shit in high school, like, it's still today to this point. I think it's just my generation. So they were basically like how him and me were. That like we were basically in that weird stage of like you're basically dating, but neither one of you has been like, hey, like, label it. Be my boyfriend, be my girl, you know? That point. To the point that I guess him and his cousin and that girl were like off at that point, like stopped dating or whatever, were like in a fight. I don't know. That's where we had the conversation and being like, oh, so they were like us, like exclusive. I was like, well, if you were to like go out with another chick or like do something like that, like cheat or something, like I'll be pissed off. And then he gave me the same vibe back. He's like, well, if you were to do that, I would be pissed off, like done. Like we would be like, we both agree, we would basically be like done with one another. So that's where it was like, oh, okay, like mutual understanding, bro. Like point, like I love yous were said and everything, you know, like it was that shit in high school. Everything, you know, moves on pretty fast. Move on to that. I am now a freshman in college. He's still a senior in high school. Why? Because his ass got cut off in the like age deadline. We were literally only like a month apart, like our age. I feel like I always have to like make that clear, because then it's like, oh my god, you're a year. But it was a month.
You better watch who you're calling a child, Lois, because if I'm a child, then you know what that makes you? A pedophile. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna stand here and be lectured by a pervert.
Anyway, I actually tell my parents about him. My mom obviously already knew, but like when it comes to a Mexican household, bro, if you tell your father about someone, that's crazy. Not if you're a dude, because it barely fucking matters, but if you're a girl, I don't know that many girls that have introduced, like Mexican girls that have introduced their dad to like every single one boyfriend that they've had. It's like one or two, and then like that's it. Like you're that guy. The second one is like with you forever or something like that, or like you're together for a long time. Or you don't introduce people to your dad until you're like full-on adult. I'm not full-on adult. I'm barely full-on adult right now. And I am 22 years old. Bring this boy up to my dad and everything, to my mom and everything. And my mom's like, yeah, like we'll have him for dinner or whatever. Throughout this time that I am a freshman in college, my cousin is having her quinceañera. I invite him, and that's like the point of like him gonna meet like a lot of my family. It's like a big deal, right? And then, oh, that shit hurt. He doesn't show up. Telling you that he will show up and everything. And like he's texting me like the afternoon of and everything while I'm on the party bus. And then after the party bus and we're supposed to go to the salon, like the banquet hall, I start getting ghosted by him. I answer nothing. Nothing. So he basically ghosted me at like a big event that he knew was a big event. I had people asking me like, where is he? I was like, he's at work, he couldn't get out. Bitch, I got ghosted. Here comes the cheating part. He was already cheating on my ass before this. I think like a couple, maybe a month or maybe a couple weeks. I don't know the exact timeline, but like during spring break. And my cousin's birthday month is like the month of like spring break for college. A lot of colleges and like high schools in LUSD, Los Angeles, right? Let's turn that off. He didn't come, obviously, because he was not going to meet my family if he was like cheating on me. I knew who this girl was that he was cheating on me with. We're mutuals by one of my friends at the time, right? Her, like, we had the same fucking Spanish class. We rode the same bus. So I knew who she was. She knew of me too. So it's like, we were in the same like AP Spanish class and we went the same day to go take our test. That was during the time that I'm with him. Like, she had asked him like, hey, like I've heard things, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, don't worry about it. Girl. Come to the point after the party, you have like the gathering of everybody again and you talk about like the quinceañera and what happened. Like, so I was with my family, and then I go inside and I'm on FaceTime with him and I'm chewing his ass out, saying like, you didn't fucking show up, like what the fuck, you're a fucking jerk. And he's like, yeah, just like let it out on me. He goes and he asks me like, oh my god, like I'm gonna ask you something, what's so bad? And I was like, do you want to break up? Homeboy had the chance right there to be like, yes. But no, he wanted to have his cookie. He wanted to have, what is the saying? Oh, you can't have your cake and eat it too, or something like that. He wanted to have his cake and eat it too. I was like, no, it's just all my friends at prom, or like taking prom dates. And it's like, okay, then tell me to be your prom date. Obviously, he's taking the girl that he's cheating on me with. He's like, I just want to take my friend, she doesn't have a date. Like, I told him, you know what, I don't fucking care, go for it. Try to get him to meet up with me. I think we're gonna go ahead and just do my foundation base for these pictures. Okay, we're gonna do my foundation. I told him straight up like, okay, I don't care, like my mind went to like, you want to break up, so break up. Like, my mom was even like, oh my god, like he basically telling me like he stood you up, like I guess he'll be fine, like if he takes you, once he takes you to prom. And I told, that was like after too, I was like, mom, like his prom already passed. His prom already passed. And my mom was basically like, oh, still chewing him out without like chewing him out in front of me. Get it? Yeah. Mother knows best. Guess who didn't realize that the camera got full? My phone, aka my phone storage got full. So we're at this point. I look really tan. Really tan. But I'm hoping we fix it. Anyway, I stopped basically saying that me and this girl knew each other. I'm gonna give the girls names. I already did. Like, I already got like to a major point of the story. Go ahead and quick paste this. Call the girl that he cheated on me, Anna. We're gonna call my friend and like her mutual friend, you know, the mutual. We're gonna call her Maria, and we're gonna call the other friend of mine, we're gonna call her Gloria. So Gloria and Maria pull up to my house. This is a normal thing, FYI, of them like we just pop up in each other's houses. So I look like a clown. Gloria's like, so how are you guys? Like, are you guys good? Like, and I'm like, yeah, like we're good. And then I look at them and I was like, was that believable? Gloria quickly pulls out the phone and is like, look, like like he's cheating. Maria's like, we were gonna ease her into it, and then Gloria's like, girl, like we can tell. I'm gonna hide some of this. We're gonna add foundation because this bright pink that I put was not the brightest choice. Anyway, she's already basically being like, she's already done with him. And then I start blasting this man's phone, like blasting, maybe 15 over calls. I don't even remember. That's like me thinking. Maybe it was less. I don't know. Phone's going fully into voicemail and not even like ringing, like him. So Maria ends up swiping up on her Snapchat story where Anna posted and was like, hey, like you guys talking? You guys are talking? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, oh, I like how long? She's like, for like a while now. Maria gets Anna on the phone and is like, oh, it's like since when? She's like, since spring break. I was like, he was with me during fucking spring break, bro. Like we were hanging out and shit. I'm telling Anna like, well, he's with Jaylene. Like, do you know that? And then she's like, what? Like, no, like I had asked him, and he had said like, don't worry about it. I can't believe it. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I had asked him about that. And Anna had already gotten cheated on in the past, okay? So she knows how it is. And in that moment, I was like, I do not blame her at all. Like, we both are a victim at this. Nowadays, with my mentality, I'm like, girl could have done a lot more to search me up and ask me like straight up like, hey, like, are you guys still together? No. But obviously we were like fresh out of high school and she was still in high school. So like, I get it, you know? We were still all young and fucking stupid. He ends up like texting me that night being like, can we talk? I never answered this dude again. I had blocked him and my sister's like, don't block him. Like, don't show that you fucking care. So I ended up unblocking him and he tried to re-add me on like Snapchat and I was like, what the fuck? I left his shit undelivered and we never spoke again and that was the end of that. Here's some funny parts. We ended up calling our guy friend. Let's call him Jeff. We'll say Jeff. My name is Jeff. Dude, I am not looking like these fucking, like these things. No. We need some highlighter. But I think I'm gonna stop with the blush because like, I don't know. So yeah, Jeff, whatever we call him, and he's basically like getting the tea and he's just like, oh shit. But Jeff technically knew that homeboy was cheating, that this dude, but not necessarily. The dude had been like, hey, like my friend kind of wants to like get two girls at once, what would he do? And then Jeff was like, oh, you just gotta stay off social media, that's how people get caught, ha ha ha. He's like, but you're not doing this to Jaylene, are you? And he's like, nah, of course not. I felt bad because we went to the same school and he let me read all the text messages between him and the dude, even like after the whole shit happened. And the dude was just like talking mad shit. But yeah, he let me read everything. And then I guess, yeah. But then the girl ended up actually staying with the dude. Anna, she ended up staying with the dude for a while, I think, or like, I don't know how long. All I know is that they stayed together for a little bit longer and then she dumped his ass and now I think she has an upgrade. Or even married. I'm not sure. I'm not sure with the whole timeline. All I know is that she upgraded after him. Like hella upgraded. So good for her. I need more of a shimmer in my eye. Like that wasn't enough. Like it needs to be really pale in the inner corner for what I see. I guess, yeah, that's the story time. In like a quick mode kind of thing. Never contacted him ever again. I've never contacted him. He's never contacted me. But yeah, it was a pretty, like, you got caught, bitch. Like, what are you gonna say? I really am curious though. If I were to be like, yeah, let's talk, what the fuck were you gonna say? Like, oh, like, we need to break up. Okay. I need like a pinkish in the eye. Like some kind of the pale of the pinkish of the blush. Add it to like the inner corner here. From what I've seen in these girls. Yeah. And hey, it happened to me in the very beginning of my love life. So, I guess that's something. I do not look like, oh, eyeliner. I need to try to do eyeliner. Oh my god, I forgot about that. they do wear lashes, but I don't, and I have lashes, but I don't think I'm gonna do my lashes because yeah, I don't really want to. I don't really want to do that yet. Okay. I'm just like, oh no, it's like a bright pink. I think a little bit more nudie has to be done. This is me trying to figure out a lip color. Okay, I think that's good enough, and then I'll go for it to make it glossy like that. I'm gonna go ahead and go with this gray color to kind of try to like eyeliner my eye, kind of, without going full black right away. This one looks kind of cute. This one, I don't know. I'm gonna just like smudge it and hope for the best. That's how it looks. I'm not even gonna try anymore. We are not gonna do lashes, even though lashes would probably save me in how I look right now. Shimmer. So this is the final makeup product. I somewhat cleaned the table. I look tan. Yeah, who knows, maybe it's not that bad on camera. I did not succeed. I do not have the capabilities, and maybe I do just need to switch up my foundation brand. So if you have any foundation products that you use that work really good and smooth or whatever, or let me know, because maybe I just need to switch it up in like a lot of my makeup products. That was story time with me of how I got cheated on while doing my makeup according to my name. And throughout this whole thing, my storage kept like full storage. Ugh, but it's fine. We're done. We're here. That's it. Bye.